Hello, welcome back to my channel, Blessing on GLP-1. My name is Blessing, and I am on a weight loss journey using with the help of the GLP-1 agonist, semaglutide. Um, Here in my channel, I'm trying to build a community, first of all, to uh, hold myself accountable for this journey, and also a community of like-minded people that would also share their own journey to encourage me, to encourage others, and also a place where in the future this channel will also be a source of encouragement to others that would want to start on this journey. That being said, today makes it my 13th day on the GLP-1 medication injection. Um, so I've taken two shots so far, and tomorrow I will take my third shot because I take it on Saturdays and today is Friday. And I would like to share my experience so far. Yes, I know 13 days is not a lot of days, but since this channel is dedicated to documenting um, my progress, my journey step by step, I would like to share my experience so far. So far, so good. I can only say positive things about this medication. Like, it's 13 days, and this is my experience. Of all the 13 days, right, I haven't felt most of the side effects that others feel, right? Because I'm also on some Facebook groups, support groups, yeah. And I've been reading a lot, and I'm wondering, are we all taking the same thing? But then I get that people have different reactions to a medication. My own experience is that I didn't feel nausea. I only feel a little bit of acid reflux when I haven't eaten to the 6 hours, like 6 hours after eating meals. That is my cue to eat something. Now I felt diarrhea, but the diarrhea is just one a day. Yeah, one time in a day, and that's it. And I felt constipation once one day. Yeah, one day I'm looking at my spreadsheet. I'm logging it in another video. I might share this spreadsheet and like the columns that are there. So, and the only time I had a diarrhea that I had to go like 3, 4 times was I had a coffee, a commercial coffee, and although it had non-lactose milk, I guess maybe the size of it, the commercial size, or the quality of the coffee bean, or the fact that I took it on. I was nervous because I was going for an important meeting and kind of nervous. I don't know what caused it, but that was the only time I had gone more than 3 times in the same day, right? And it stopped next day, nothing. And apart from that, I've had lots of no non-scale victories, right? Because I before I started, I noticed like under my eye, you know, I noticed that when I put on my eye cream, right? I just put it on. I don't need to like bring my face down to create space. I just go ahead, right ahead and put it on. It's something I noticed and I'm like, wow, right? And also my winter jacket, because over here it's still a bit cold. Not winter, but spring jacket. It's always like tight on my chest, ready to pop open. But now I notice that it's coming together. It's coming together, right? And I also used to have inflammation on my ankle. Yeah, ankle. Yes, it's actually one of the reasons that prompted me, amongst other reasons, which I will share other reasons later on in a later video, that prompted me to go on this journey because I used to have ankle pain every time I walk for a long time, stand for a long time, or use the gym for a long time, and it always derailed my fitness journey. Like, because when I feel those pains, according to my neurologist, I have to rest the leg, and then I rest the leg like days or some weeks, and then I lose motivation to go to the gym, and I have to motivate myself. I start all over again, and then it happens again. It becomes a cycle, and it was becoming so tiring and annoying. But it's excuse me, it's gone. Like the pain I feel on my ankle, it's gone. Yeah, I still put on the cream that I was given, anti-inflammatory cream, topical cream application. But it's I've been using those kind of cream before. It just gives a momentary relief, and then the next morning the pain. But now I can't feel the pain. I don't know if it's because of the medication or the fact that I am losing, weight. But I don't think I've lost so much for my joints and knees and all those things to feel it. Now, that brings me to the scale victory, right? I did a video on my 1 week update. I'm going to put it there or in the description box to see the update after 1 week. And normally I would weigh myself tomorrow because tomorrow is my short day. But since I might not have time to make videos tomorrow, I weighed myself today and I had lost 1.4 or 5 kilograms. Yeah, 1.45 kilograms, and that is from the previous week. I lost 2 kilograms, which is like 5 pounds. So I lost again this. So in total now it should be maybe 3.4 kilograms lost. I don't think that's a lot of weight for. The reason I'm saying the amount is that I don't think it's because I lost some weight that the pain I felt vanished. So maybe it has something to do with the medication or not, but this is just how I've been feeling in general after this medication. Um, yeah, my eating habits, it's just I eat and the so-called food noise, because I actually didn't know what it was called before I started this journey. All I knew was that I'm thinking of dinner while having lunch, while having brunch, because I didn't used to have breakfast, right? But now I do have breakfast, right? Now that I'm eating right, I do have breakfast. So, but now I don't. I only think of food when I'm hungry. Now the medication did not remove the ability to be hungry at all. No, I still feel hungry, but like when I'm hungry, I check the time. I see that I'm actually supposed to feel hungry now, right? And I don't put things in my mouth if I'm not hungry. And my diet has changed a lot. And even before the GLP-1 journey, I kind of ate healthy whole foods. Yeah, I make like 95% of my meal, right? But I just ate too much of it, and too much of carbs, and you know, um, too much of carbs, and not counting anything, nothing about protein. And I eat protein too, but I wasn't calculating how much protein am I eating in comparison to the carbs and fat, farts, to the carbs and fats, right? Oh well, I'm all for you when I'm done with that. Okay. So I wasn't keeping track of those things, and now I do keep track of it, and I realize, oh my God, how much I ate, right? And before then, right, I decided to, I did an experiment, and I decided to um, track my meal when I downloaded the app for tracking my meal. I decided to track it one day before my short day, before I start, the food dieting. I decided to eat like normal one day before, and I realized I was eating like 2,500 calories, and the carb was 200 and something grams of carbohydrates. And my brain just couldn't comprehend it, against now that I have like 100 to maybe 120 something grams of carbs. Even though 120 something is still high, but that is, I'm just saying, the range I'm in now. And now I have like protein can go from I don't know, 70 something to 135 grams depending on the day and what I ate. So like it's kind of bring awareness to like the things I put in my body. And I when I do my grocery shoppings now, I don't go getting pastries like muffins or something. And 3 days 3 days to my journey, right, I actually started my period. Yes, I started my period, and normally when I start my period and I do my weekly shopping online, I must get myself something rewarding. Yeah, like a muffin, like some cakes or ice cream or something nice or some sort of dessert in general. But surprisingly to myself, and I didn't even notice it until my order arrived and I was putting away things, and I was like, girl, you did not order any of your usuals to reward yourself for being a woman this month. And you're literally bleeding and everything. No. And I felt good. I didn't feel like I was missing anything. Like after eating, I have my apples always with me and orange. They are the two fruits that I have constantly. Other fruits might be there or not be there, but these two I always have them. And when I'm done eating, I eat an apple or I eat an orange, one of those things. And yeah, I used to drink like 1 glass of milk, normal milk, like with lactose, 3.5% in fat. I said fat again. In fat, 3.5% fat. Yes, but now even the thought of drinking milk before sleeping is just like, oh, it's like makes me, I can't imagine it, right? And um yeah, in general, I just feel amazing. I feel great, seeing that your workout is working, your meal is you eat meals to nourish your body and you can see it working, and I can see the weight leaving. As I said, the first week was 2 kilograms. This week, although I'm supposed to weigh tomorrow, I weighed today, but I'm thinking I don't think I'm going to lose more by tomorrow, but who knows. Before editing this video, I might weigh myself tomorrow, take the picture again, but as of today, which is Friday, a day to my short day, I lost another 1.4 kilograms. Or is it 1.5? Not sure. But of course, as usual, I'm going to show you guys the pictures. That is it. I would like to hear about your own journey, like everyone following me. I just want to see it, hear about it. How is it going? If you just started, how is it going so far? So good for you. Has anything changed? Is there any tips you have for me for the ones that I call the experienced pros? Other things out of everything I've said that you think could be improved or anything or could help on this journey, I'm so happy to hear all of your comments, your opinions, your questions. If you have, as I said, I'm just in 13 days, so I might not really have a lot of experience, but I'm always happy to answer for anything I know. So far, so good, or any of other of my videos. And please share this video if you liked it. If you want to be in this community, feel free to subscribe and share the video to your friends, to your communities. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.